But yeah, let's get to it because I have some thoughts on this one. USC's been great offensively. They're number 2 overall with yards per game, 565 yards per game. Absolutely insane. They've run the ball just as well as pass, really. They're 17th in rushing. They're 3rd in passing. They're 3rd in scoring, 48.4. The defense hasn't been all that great, though. Michigan, their defense has done great against the run. The pass, pretty good. They did play Oklahoma. It's hard to do good against John Mateer in that passing game. So I think some of this, they are 59th in passing yards per game. I think a lot of that's just you have to play against them. USC is also 7th in 3rd down percentage. They convert 56.4% of the time, something to watch for. And both these teams can get turnovers. They are strong in the turnover margins. +4 is USC, +6 is Michigan. So yeah, I kind of laid it out there. Jaden Mayava has been very good. Jaden Mayava has been great. Mekhi Lemon and them have had a great connection. Name me a wide receiver who's playing better than Mekhi Lemon. I mean,
zero exists.
I will wait. He has been awesome. He has been great. Great sign for them moving forward. And Wayman Jordan's been great in the run game for them. So yeah, this is always the type of game USC gets into, though, where it feels like they are this great offensive team going up a team that's more developed in the trenches. Let's say that. You got the playmakers to the outside, and you got the guys who are more developed in the trenches, I feel like. This is what Michigan dreams of, is a trench game. They always put all their chips into the trenches, offensively, defensively. So that's something to keep an eye on. Michigan's offense has looked way better the last few weeks. Bryce Underwood's got a wide receiver. It's Donovan McCulley. He's been great. He was great. He wasn't great against Oklahoma, but he made plays. And it's I think this could be the dude. People were throwing away around some names, and he's the guy, the IU transfer. He's been solid. And, Bryce Underwood has had his lapses, but he's growing more and more confident every game. And you can't expect him to just go into the fire against Oklahoma week 2, and play great right away. But when you have the ability to also lead on Justice Haynes, who pops a run every week. Every week I watch, I'm like, oh, another Justice Haynes, 70-yard rush, 60-yard rush. Incredible. So yeah, this game reminds me a lot of the Illinois game versus USC, and they're different in ways. Michigan can't throw the ball as well as Illinois, but what they have in the trenches is similar, maybe better than Illinois. Their offensive line, everything, their front seven, probably better than Illinois. USC got out physicaled in that game. They were out physicaled up front, everything. Heck, you might remember Illinois made it to the 1-yard line twice, and they fumbled the ball, and they probably should have won by way more. And to me, every year I'm super high on USC. And they play a game like this against a team who is built and they are put together in the trenches. And I think this is the game. Michigan's once again, very good in the trenches, and heck, they can run the ball. I don't know how many times I've said in the trenches. That's just the one word I can think of for this. So sorry. But
the big boys.
Also, USC got their linebackers. I don't know what they were doing against Illinois. They just got out of position, and it's here's a big run for Caden Fegan. Here's a big run for Aiden Lafferty. And it's you just gotta. And Justice Haynes has done it all year. I think he does it again a couple times. I'm picking Michigan to go on the road win this one. I think it's going to be a tough battle. I think it's going to be close. I just have more faith in Michigan. I think they match up well in this game. This is the type of game USC does not match up well in. And give me Michigan plus the points. I like the Wolverines.
All right. Desmond Howard-esque pick there, just because it was Michigan.
Oh.
He picks Michigan all the time. This was one of the more under-discussed games of last year. This was an awesome game. I remember watching it. It was electric. CBS put it on. It was sort of their the Big Ten game that I feel like they picked out at the beginning of the year that they really wanted to have, and it was a great game. It was really fun to watch. These two teams. It seems like every time they meet up, it's fun. Two big brands. Michigan is traveling all the way to California. It's just worth noting that they're making that travel all the way across the country. And this is a night game, but I think it's like 5 o'clock local time. So it's just going to be beautiful because it'll start with the daylight and then it'll probably sink into the nighttime. I can't wait to watch this game.
Local time.
4:30 local time?
4:30.
6:30? That makes sense.
6:30 there.
But I love this USC team. This offense just makes me so happy. As a football fan, as a connoisseur of the gridiron, I thoroughly enjoy watching this USC offense. You could make the argument that this is honestly like a perfect offense. They run the ball consistently. They run it explosively. Mayava doesn't turn the ball over. Lincoln Riley's got a great system for him. This offensive line has been great in pass protection and in run blocking. And they have two of the best wide receivers in college football when healthy. And Ja'Cory Lane should be healthy in this game. Jacoby Lane should be healthy in this game. And Mekhi Lemon, as you said, if the season ended today, would get the Biletnikoff Award.
I think so.
He's been fabulous. And I really know that because I have him on my fantasy team. So shout out Mekhi Lemon. He's really been putting in the big numbers for me. But the problem that USC has faced the last couple of years under Lincoln Riley is A, on the defensive side of the ball, and B, in overall physicality. Defensively against Illinois, they were out of position a lot. They also just missed so many tackles. They have to tackle if they want to win this game against Michigan, because Justice Haynes, if you don't tackle well, he'll make you pay for it. And we've seen that. Whoa, Kassan Wallace, what a play! God, I hate the Thunder. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked.
Wallace is great.
If USC doesn't tackle, if they tackle like they did against Illinois, they'll get shelled. But this offense is explosive, and I really hope. But this Michigan defense is much better than any other defense that they've faced this year. This is the game, honestly, that I might be most excited to watch this Saturday, which is crazy to say because there's so many good games. But I just can't wait to watch this one. To me, it's really easy to say the physicality of Michigan and their rushing attack and the lack of tackling ability from USC is a big advantage towards the Wolverines. But honestly, I don't love this Michigan secondary. Dylan Raiola had over 300 yards passing against Michigan. They play a lot of zone coverage because they don't trust their corners in man. And I think Mayava and Lincoln Riley are going to tear it apart. So give me Mayava to throw for over 300 yards and Lemon and Lane to both have big games. And I think USC wins this game at home because of their offense. I think it's going to be higher scoring than a lot of people expect. I've got USC like 37-30. I think it's going to be an awesome game. I can't wait to watch it. So yeah, give me the Troj.
Yeah,